Hi everybody and welcome to Uri's Smokehouse. And today we're gonna take a beautiful piece of chuck roast and make it into pulled beef in our smoker. This piece of meat comes between the ribeye and the neck, and it's a beautiful piece of meat that needs a long cook. So we're gonna start off with a big piece of meat, not a 1 kilogram steak. We need at least to be 3 to 4, anywhere between even 3 to 6 kilogram piece of meat. So it will take a long time to cook. We start with maple syrup. The maple syrup gives us a beautiful sugary dark taste, and it also helps us to stick the salt and the dry rub on top of the piece of meat. We put a salt at about 1 teaspoon for a kilogram, and the dry rub we just put a lot of it. We put a lot of dry rub on. Be really generous about it. This is a big piece of meat, guys. Put a lot of taste in it. Now these pieces of meat are gonna go into the smoker and are gonna be spending about 3 hours there, just soaking in the smoke, soaking in the taste, and really starting to cook the best way possible. We're gonna use a bit of tin foil pan underneath with water in it to absorb all the fat and juices that drip down so they don't drip on the charcoal. Any fat that drips on the charcoal will give us very dark and not so tasty smoke, even bitter smoke, and gives us a bitter taste to the meat, which we don't want. We want only very clear, what we call blue smoke. You'll see it in a minute. It comes from the piece of wood that we put. Today we're going to use wild oak. This is a very nice piece, very dry piece of wild oak. Put it straight on top of the charcoal, which are already white from being lit for about an hour before we start. And you see the smoke is hard, you can hardly see it. You can really smell it, but you can hardly see it, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So 3 hours into the smoking, and we're gonna open it up, and you'll see the colors totally changed. It really absorbed all the smoke for about 3 hours, and it's beautiful. The inner temperature will be at about 40 to 60 degrees centigrade, which is, it doesn't really matter at this point. It just needs to be for about 3 to 4 hours. That's it. That's all you need to know, all you need to worry about. Next, we put it back into either tinfoil pans, or you can wrap it in butcher's paper and then tinfoil. Whatever is important is that it's totally covered and totally closed. So we take some barbecue sauce. I love this local honey barbecue sauce, and I put it all around it. Really cover the whole thing so it doesn't dry, and barbecue sauce just mixes in with the sauce and with the meat and soaks in and caramelizes it on the next part of our cooking. So we put, like I said, some butcher's paper and then tin foil on top of it, and you just make sure that it's really tight and really closed all around, so no steam come out in this part of cooking. You can in this part of you can actually continue in your home oven, but since the smoker is already on, just put it back in for another anywhere between 5 to 8 hours until we reach an inner temperature of about 98 to 99 degrees centigrade. You'll see when we check it 5 hours in. Another way of testing it is not only the temperature but the way the probe goes into the meat. When this meat is ready, the probe will just slide in, absolutely zero stopping in, just goes straight in, and I know, wow, this meat is going to be amazing. So like I said, 5 hours in, and you just wait and see. Look at the probe. It just slides in. Just wait for it. Here we go. Here we go. Slow motion for you guys. Straight in. Absolutely no problem. And we're at 99 degrees centigrade. It's ready. Going in to the ice box and waits there for about 2 hours. And after 2 hours, this is what you get. Amazing pulled beef. Really just falls apart. Really falls apart in my hand. And it's just, oh man, it's just so tasty, so juicy. And you can see this is sitting inside the juice. I like that. I take it apart and I leave it inside. I mix it with the sauce like that, liquidy. But you can also take the sauce to the side and just, put it on the pan and reduce it. Amazing sauce. That's it. Make you your favorite sandwich. Some mayo, some onion jam. That's it, guys. Enjoy. See you next time. I was Uri. Subscribe and like.